It would all be great, but your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Dear Mystery X, Mystery X, dear Mr. X reacts. I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my phone number at the bottom. You must have not got him. Anyway, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? So here today with the Miller's Report, the final episode, final thing of Mobile Suit Gundam, the OWAVed MS team. Let us hop right into this one and see what the finale of MS team has in store for us. Now, I'm assuming it's obviously going to be before the ending, before episode 13, I think it was. Because episode 13 was the conclusion of the story, so I'm assuming again this is going to be before that. I don't know whereabouts it would fit in a timeline, whether it's going to be before everything or whether it's just going to be before the finale. So I'm actually quite interested. It's 51 minutes long, so strap yourself in. It's quite long. I will personally be pausing it a few times. It's very, very warm, and that way I can actually, pause, get myself something to drink. Well, more like get myself something cold to drink, because I've got something to drink here, but it's not cold, and some ice cream, and then continue recording. So I'm going to be pausing it a few times. It won't matter for you lot, because for you lot it'll just be like, and back, yeah, so you won't have to like resync it or anything of that sort. So that's all neato, completo, absolutely finito. But we shall hop right in to the Miller's Report, from the Mobile Suit Gundam, the OWAVed MS team, the Miller's Report. Let us make sure that we're right at the beginning, which we seem to be. Subtitle, audio track, perfect. Subtitle, subtrack, perfect. We're gonna get started, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1. And I can't say it all. Even if I could, it would all be great. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Okay, so it has to be during the story then. Maybe when he got kidnapped at like episode 7, not kidnapped at episode 7. Or maybe it's just a recap. I'm not sure. Giant. Yeah, we did see that, didn't we? We definitely saw that. Yeah, that was episode 7? 8? One of those two. Being caught in a net. Dodged it. And that's the power. I was gonna say that was when he was quote unquote taken. I mean, he kind of just jumped onto it and it flew off. Nah, come on. You're just shooting aimlessly at that point. You're just shooting aimlessly at that point. Well, gotcha. Body checks it. Body checks it. It misses him. But the final flash misses him. Final flash. The beam katana. Yep, precisely. Ida. Off they pop. Off they pop. Okay, so we got that bit of context right now, which we already seen. But now what? What's the rest of the context of the story? Ah. 1998, Sun Rising. I figured this came out late 90s. I wasn't sure. I thought like more like 1997, but 98. Okay. Okay. 0079. The Principality of Zion. Operation Odessa, I think episode 26 that was. Federal Forces Kojima base. On a new Xeon mobile armor. Who's speaking? That voice doesn't really sound that familiar. Doesn't really sound that familiar. Look how huge these things are, right? And these are just scraps. The Bionis and the Mechonis long ago. And, these are just scraps, okay? But look how gigantic they are. Commander Miller. So Miller's report is talking about her. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. Unhandcuff him, of course. Definitely don't mess with her. Intelligence division. So it seems like trying to reconstruct the scene from a Gundam being destroyed. That's actually pretty cool. Actually, not gonna lie. It's pretty sweet. Seems like a nice person. No. Don't know how to answer that. Alright, so this is essentially what I'm assuming is like the precursor to the trial. The precursor to the trial, I think. She knows everything. I mean, makes sense, but yeah. Precisely. Could he ever be a spy? Let's be totally honest. Could he ever be a spy? If he did, he would have. Nah. He did do that, though. He did do that, though. Did you see that shot just there with the lightning flash? Oh, that was a great shot. I'm a sucker for things like that. Well, you're the intelligence agent, the intelligence agent here. Okay. I thought like she drugged the coffee or something, and he's like smelling the fumes right now, he's like passing out. But no, there would be no need for that. He was in handcuffs before. Jiggity diggity doo. We were incriminating yourself. He seems so devoted to it. Maybe there was something in the coffee. I don't think he's drunk and everything. She's an intelligence agent. So this like this. I think there's like a recap episode of everything that happened during 08 MS Team. Going back to obviously episode 1. This still, it feels like I just watched that. I mean, it wasn't that many episodes, but it just feels like I just watched it. Like I've just watched episode 1 recently. Ha ha. And she was all like, you can kill me. Go ahead, kill me. Kill me. You fatty bastards. The air is leaking. You wouldn't expect that. I mean, you would. In anime terms, you would. But, like, in war, in an actual realistic war, you wouldn't expect that in the slightest. We're just trying to survive. Look at this big, blue, beautiful planet. It's my home. I gotta fight for it. Not really his home, though, but still. Simps. Simple, not simps. And you know how a Zeon soldier is expected to behave. I'll be fine. He's like, ah, get out of there. Just floats backwards. No worry about gravity or anything of that sort, just floats backwards. Or maybe storytelling. Ooh. For them to constantly meet. Be pivotal. Gigantic. Huge. And far too big to be called a Gundam. A mobile suit. Not working. I might need to close the window. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear the noise outside or not. I'm assuming you can't. I can barely hear it. But if it does get louder, I will close the window. But this is like a recap episode, you know, so... At least that's what it feels like, a recap sort of episode with just like added context of what happened between episode 8 and 9. I do like this OST though. It's me, Shiro. Fated. You were fated. It is just him. It's kind of crazy, actually, when you think about it. It's only 13 episodes. But it does feel like a lot happened. There were some episodes that felt like they weren't connected. But they still told a big story, and I kind of enjoyed that. I really do enjoy that, actually. That they told such a big story in what felt like 13 episodes, and I'm very happy about that. how much are we in? We're about 13, yeah, 13, 18 right now. Okay, okay. It's not too warm just yet, so I'm not gonna pause it just yet, but still, just making sure. I don't feel a tension here anymore because, yeah, obviously we've seen how it all went. It feels like I'm just rewatching something right now. We're just kind of like, okay, okay. I wonder if we'll get the rest of, I think, episode 8 in this episode as well. You know, with those two bonding. If that's going to be that big of a like literally just that big of a recap, or if there is, first of all, if there is anything new to this episode besides, you know, Miller talking to him about the event. This OST is great. The OST, I can't fault it at all. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's fantastic, as Christopher Eccleston would say. Fantastic. On the edge of glory, I'm hanging on by a thread. I'm on the edge. Bloop bloop. With one arm too, kind of looks cool. It's the one arm. He didn't even have a seatbelt on, did he? He didn't even have a seatbelt on, did he? Irresponsible. Absolutely irresponsible. No seatbelt. Ow. 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 Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? Do you see, this is where I don't do reactions to things that I've already seen. First of all, it wouldn't be a reaction, it would just be more like a commentary, which is what's basically happening right now. But yeah, how are you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're all fantastic. Okay, there, black hole. Oh, we just... Okay, so we just skipped... Interesting. We just skipped, like, 2... Yeah, 2 episodes. That's a sight, though. That right there is a sight, though. Actually, no, that was never... Was it? I thought that was episode 10, but no, it wasn't, because they were in a wasteland. That was the thing that you had dreamed, that wasn't elaborated. Okay, let's set it up then. Beam katana. Got a snow cave too, eh? Life is good. Life is good. That's how it made a slime move. A little bundle, a little necklace. Who is that? It's got the same hair as you. A Fetty. Did she just miss? It looked like she just missed. That's what it looked like. It looked like she went like, oops, like, oops. That's what it looked like. What else is it there for? Cutting people down? Absolutely not. What else is it there for? Yes. Shy boy. Shy boy. Miller is probably, I think, like, this sounds an awful lot like Romeo and Juliet. That's probably what she's thinking. Probably, honestly. Well, you do end up in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the forest, in the middle of nowhere, just chilling. With not broken, with a missing leg. In exchange for another person. In a way, this feels like the human element of the war that we haven't really dived deep into. Like the human element, not so much like the war or side element, but just like the human element, which I'm very much a fan of. Very much a fan of, have to say. Now going forward, that will give me a completely different perspective on things. Will it? I don't know. It might. Enough sheep ups. It's crazy that they have cameras. They should just shooting cameras like, oh, look at that. And use it as evidence later on. It's like, bro, you're in the middle of war and you've got time to take snaps. Jeez. Jeez. Talk about Stalker. Talk about Stalker. Off they pop. Off they pop. It felt like the right decision in the moment. Yep. A getaway. You're in the army, son. You just want to tell us about it. That's the key thing. I. Don't drop the coffee. Nice. That coffee had to be drugged. That coffee had to be drugged. Because like the second he let the coffee go, he was snapped out of it. And then this happened, of course, episode 9. I think it was. Episode 9. Of course he's not. Of course he's not. I. There's a limit to buying trust. True. He's too honest with himself. That's why he couldn't be a spy. I could be a spy because I'm not. I can lie to myself quite easily. I'm trash. You see, I just lied to myself. I'm the greatest. I just told the truth about my. I just told the truth to myself. You see, it's easy for me. Kiki was basically shafted from the show after this moment. Will. Okay. Not telling anyone. Oh no. Rip. He's still alive. You lied. He's still alive. You lied. Why did you lie? Why are people always lying? As I said, too honest. Too honest about that. And they're all laughing. They're like, bruh, you stupid. You stupid. You very stupid. He was like, I don't know. Later on, 5 seconds later, he's like, okay, bam, 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 bam. Literally 5 seconds later, he was like, I want to do good. I don't want to shoot them. These proceedings are now closed. Hello there, Miller. Yeah, they probably got executed. And then got killed by the enemy. Joy. 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 Love. Your love. No, I'll stop right there. I do like this alternate perspective on, not alternate perspective, but like getting more context on what we've seen during the show. It does feel like there is a lot of recap, for example, this, we've seen this entire episode. So it does feel like there is a bit too, in my opinion, a bit too much recap, and not enough new stuff. I'm hoping that is changed, like in the latter half of this series episode. This prick. This absolute prick. Prick. That's what he is. And here is Ki. We're not here to harm you. She was alright. She was like A-okay. But like, that one dude, who was also relatively fine. But that one prick. Just had to ruin everything. Whoopsie. She tried. But there's only so much you can do when you're subordinates are to absolutely trust people. I'm actually kind of glad he died. Her not so much. But him, okay. But her, no. But him, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this guy. That's also not how the sound would go. Sorry, I'm being a little bit pedantic. But that's not how the sound would go. It would be sustained for a lot longer. Because he held those keys. He didn't just press them like... Oh wait, team. Chokehold, literally just choke him out. But Red Nose gave them the permission slip. Doesn't have a red nose here. Usually does have a red nose. Damn it. I've got a fresh water bottle right there. but it's so far away that I can't reach it. Red nose. Red nose. Doesn't have a red nose at the moment, though. You don't. Your team did. As if it's a bar. Put it on my tab. I mean, he wasn't wrong. He wasn't necessarily wrong. He was spot on. Be a pacifist. We all saw how that worked out, being a pacifist. We all saw how that worked out, being a pacifist. Just got more people killed at the end. And he's off. I hate this prick. I actually hate this prick. Oh yeah, and Dampe. Oh, she should have shot him. She should have just shot him. Whoopsie. Yeah, well, it happened anyway. Huh? That is some perfect aim. A rocket launcher. That's a perfect aim for a rocket launcher, I have to say. That should not be feasible. Like realistically feasible, I guess. How far in? 30, almost 37 minutes. You know what? At exactly 37 minutes, I'll take a break for myself. Obviously, nothing will change for you lot, but still. Then I can finally get I can grab my drink. He was a good person too. That's the thing. He was a good person too. How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So we're right back where we left off, which was this episode. I think episode 9. That's what it was, episode 9. Yes, he is still alive. As I said, I wonder how far this flashback will go. Like this flashback, I guess, episode, if you want to call it that. Recap is probably the better word to use. Oh, I didn't realize that. My headphones are actually broken. I was thinking, like, why is the... I was thinking there was, like, something wrong with the audio. But there's actually something up with that. Like, the first part of it is gone. Completely. Interesting. I didn't realize that. But the audio's still fine. Now it's fine. Like, now it doesn't stop and start and stop and start. That is weird. Did I? It is youthful idealism. Man with a lot of dreams and a lot of hopes. I think this was like the first episode where there was sort of like a distancing between her and him. Obviously, she realized Aina, wait, it's a girl. Yeah, so that didn't really help either, but still. Plop. Plop. And plop. Damn it. I'm gonna have to buy myself new headphones. I think. I did like that. Seemed like a very good person. Had a kid and everything as well. But oh well, sometime life comes at you fast. Managed to just hit his arms and the weapon, not him himself. That's crazy. Yep, and then we saw all of them run in there, be like, yeah, we're getting you. Surrender after you've just been beaten, eh? After you've just been beaten, surrender, eh? Come on, Shara. You only got 2 of them. Like a shower of death. There it goes, his youthful idealism. Yeah. Definitely an issue. Hehe. That's the thing though. And okay, so she was in the back. Interesting. She just managed to like change his mind with just that. Interesting. That's gonna give him PTSD. A chance to redeem yourselves. I like this new content. Damn it.
I'll take it.
Exactly. But there's the only opportunity. Well, 38%. We'll take it. It's better than 0. It's better than 0. So that's how he was dropped back into the squad. Okay, I see. Oh, that's brutal. That right there is actually brutal. And he wanted it out. That's brutal.
Kikakari.
But yeah, the squad is back together. Come on. That's cap. That's cap. Having a gun pointed to her. Miller. So, okay. Alright. Why did you point the gun? That everything's gonna turn out just fine. Exactly. My goodness. My jolly goodness. She's testing him. I think. Yeah, that's a fake office. That's a fake gun if I've ever seen one.
I'm not gonna do that.
You know what? I respect that, having a gun pointed to you and saying all that. With conviction. It's probably a fake gun, but still. With conviction. And the eye, that the look in his eye, of course. Aye. Why do you think she's got so much hate in her heart? %38%. It's a good attitude to have, don't get me wrong, but it's war. The opponent won't have any hesitation to kill you. Aye. That was a tiny bit of an editing mistake. It was a fake gun. Or maybe not. She actually did shoot. Oh my. Oh, it was a real... Okay, well, if I was him right now, I'd be sweating bullets. Literally, sweating bullets. His way of thinking was wrong. Oh, let's go. What's this OST? Damn it, this OST was way too short. Should have been there for a good 5 minutes. Was there for 10 seconds. Not even that. And the ending. Ending. Why do we have Rocky? Eye of the Tiger. Well, not quite. I like this song though. This song is good. Very good. Well, my right headphone is just broken, I guess. Or not. Okay, if I hold it like this, it... I don't get it. Why is it working if it's like... in this specific angle? It makes no sense. Oh well, I'll just do this. Definitely have to buy... I have like 50 headphones somewhere here, so it doesn't actually... I don't actually need to buy a new one. Audio planning use sound effect. Okay. Okay. The opening, well, not the opening, I mean, it's still like 30 seconds, but I'm assuming that's 30 seconds of more credits. Okay. 20 seconds of more credits. Let's see what the last 20 seconds are. 14 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, nothing. Okay, well, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Immediate thoughts on this special. Good, but it could have been better. Miller's report was good, but it could have been better. My issue with it is that it had a lot of... It almost felt like a recap. It almost felt like a filler recap episode. It basically just recapped the whole latter half of the show, with with the first episode being thrown in there as well. But it basically recapped the latter half of the show. But I don't think there was enough new things in there to really warrant, first of all, warrant a reaction, and second of all, warrant someone watching it. Granted, I'm different. I'm a special case because, as I already said, I want to watch everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. So it doesn't matter if it's basically like a recap episode like this. I will watch it. All right, because I wanna, if I'm hopping into a series, I wanna see everything from that series. But I'm just saying that, like, I could definitely understand if people are not gonna watch this. For those of you guys that are watching along with me, I can definitely understand if this video gets like 2 views in total. This is something that I don't think I'll rewatch. I'll definitely rewatch like MS the O-Wave team, but I don't think I would ever rewatch the Miller's report, because it basically just felt like a recap. Honestly, like it just felt like a recap. So there isn't really much to say about it besides, yeah, if you watched along with me, well, thank you for watching along with me. What did you all think about the 08 MS team? Let me know in the comment section down below. Did you enjoy the 08 MS team? Did you not? Was it something that you've seen before, or did you watch it for the first time with me? Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll be seeing you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, let me just make sure that I see what is what's coming up next, just so you all know as well. Have it pinned. Okay, let's have a look. So next will be 6-part OVA Mobile Suit Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket. If I'm reading this right, yes. Okay, so next will be 6-part OVA Mobile Suit Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket. Okay, so I'll be seeing you all for that one next time, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, have a nice day, everyone. Peace out, and as always, bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time, everybody, peace out and have a nice day.